What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're gonna talk about the easiest way to record guitars at home. So these days, there are many options out there for recording guitars. Thanks to the huge improvements in technology, we can pretty easily record very high studio quality guitar tracks at home. And for many guitar players, the easiest way is to simply put a mic in front of a guitar amp and then plug the mic into an audio interface, hit record, and that's it. Which can be the easiest way, especially if you have your favorite amplifier with you, with all the pedals and everything. However, to be able to get the same sound you hear in the room, you need a very good microphone and you need to experiment with the mic placements to get the sound you want. And most importantly, you need to have a place, a room where you can really crank up that amplifier, especially if it's tube amp. And that's why for me the easiest way to record guitars at home is by going directly into the instrument input of an audio interface and then using guitar amp simulators and plugins to get the sound you want, because today's amp sims and amp modelers are so good that in a mix you can't even tell which one is the real amp and which one is the amp sim. So for this setup you need an audio interface, a DAW or DAW, which stands for Digital Audio Workstation, and an amp sim. So when it comes to the audio interfaces, these days you can pick up a professional high quality audio interface for around $100 or maybe even less, like for example the Focusrite Scarlett Solo that I have here with me now, or any similar USB or Thunderbolt interface will do the job. For the DAW, there are plenty options out there you can choose from. Some of the most popular ones are probably Pro Tools, Cubase, Ableton Live. My personal favorite is a Studio One, simply because that's the software I was using to learn recording and stuff. And by the way, most audio interfaces come with some kind of DAW that you can use to start recording. And there are so many amp simulators you can choose from based on your style, on your budget and everything. My personal favorite is Positive Grid's Bias FX 2, because it's super realistic and you can have all the amps and pedals you can imagine. And I also like to use the archetype cory wong from Neural DSP, so these two are just kick-ass. Okay, so to get started, first you need your guitar, obviously. Then you want to plug your guitar right into the instrument input of the audio interface. Next, open up your DAW, and if you use Studio One like me, right here at the home page you will see the audio interface setup. And if you don't see your interface right here for any reasons, just click on it and select the one you want to use, then hit OK. Next, you want to create a new song. Then we create a new track. And then here at this drop-down menu, as you can see, we have input 1 and input 2. In my interface, input 1 is the microphone input and input 2 is the instrument input. So I want to use input 2 for now, and I'm gonna turn on the monitoring feature to be able to hear back what I'm playing. Also, I'm gonna select this track for recording, and then I add Bias FX 2 as my amp sim. Okay, so once the plugin loads up, I'm just gonna check my input levels on the interface to ensure I'm not clipping. Okay, it's good, and now all I need to do is click record and start playing. And the best thing about recording with guitar plugins is that you can always go back to your projects, you can change the amps, add different effects and everything. So basically you can easily reamp your signal if you need to. Okay guys, so basically that's how I record my guitars when I'm not using real amps, and I hope you find this video useful, and I hope it will help you to get started with recording even if you don't have a place where you can crank up your huge amp stacks. And as always, thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please click the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and see you guys in the next one.